is Chris, the Ops Officer here at NutriHydro. And today, we will be joining Len as he builds his not so typical grow system. Hi Len, how are you?
I'm good, and you? How's
Myself?
our ops officer?
Myself am okay.
Glad to
Okay,
hear.
Len, let's
Yes.
go out. Let's start with the first question.
Mm.
Why slotted angle bars?
Slotted-
Bakit hindi tayo gumagamit ng ibang bakal? Bakit palaging slotted angle bars?
Specifically because for flexibility. Kapag marami siyang buto sa ganyan, it gives us the flexibility kung taasan natin yung level, yung distance itself, taas, baba, po pwede. So, ang advantage nun is that the customer basically, kung maisipan niya na magdagdag ng another level, he can do so. So, pwede niyang i-adjust yung distance itself.
Yan ang
basically.
kagandahan. How about lights?
The lights.
Tell us what's happening here. You have 3 layers.
Mhm.
Each layer, you have 3 lights.
Correct.
Each layer, you have 4 grow channels.
Exactly.
Okay, so tell us what's happening first with the lights.
With the lights, okay. This kind of lights, kung mapapansin nyo, meron siyang shroud. So what it does basically is it directs the light downwards. Kumbaga, it minimizes yung ilaw kung saan nagpupuntang direction. So that is the purpose of this shroud. And then meron siyang tatlo. Kung mapapansin nyo, ito is white. Ito yung ginagamit natin for seedling. Okay? And then on the both ends, either ends, it's red bias.
Ito yung red bias na palaging sinasabi ni Hani.
Ni Hani, exactly.
Ito yung nakapagpatubo, ah. Nakakapagpatubo ito ng bell pepper.
Yes.
Yeah? Okay.
Correct. So, to translate that in lettuces, basically, what it does kapag red is it encourages the plants to bloom.
To bloom. Okay.
Exactly.
Pero may blue rin naman ito eh.
Oh yes,
Kaya-
meron siya.
So kahit na red bias siya, it encourages to bloom.
Yeah.
Actually, pag red bias kasi, it encourages to flower, to bloom. Meron ka pa ring blue.
Yes.
Meron kang blue dito sa red bias mo. Meron ka pa ring blue LEDs dito sa yung pang-seedling
Pinaka-white
mo.
mo. Yes.
So what the blue does actually, it stops the kalimbawa lettuce ang itatanim.
yeah.
It stops the elongation process. Kasi
yeah.
pag red, nakakapagpa-elongate yun.
Yeah. Yun yung tinatawag na leggy. Yun yung term ng community.
They call it
leggy siya.
Yeah, they call it
yeah.
leggy. Yeah. So one is how many watts is each?
It's 36 watts.
36 watts.
watts.
So you have 3, 6, 9.
Correct. Yes.
9. Okay. Ilan ang nakukonsumo ng isa?
Ng kuryente.
Ng buo. So 36 watts
Oo.
times
36
3.
times 3. That is 90. So that is 108.
Okay. So
108
108.
watts times 3.
Okay.
So that is 300, 330, 324.
324.
Yes.
Nice.
If my math is correct.
If your math is
If my math is
If
correct.
your math is correct, now we have 2 human calculators at NutriHydro. Isang volunteer, yung ating si physics girl, isang volunteer, human calculator yan. At isa ikaw. Yeah. So, ilang watts ka mo?
36.
So, let's see if you're a human calculator.
Okay. 36
Or if
times,
you're a fool.
times 9.
What?
So, yun na lang. Just to make it. 36
times
times 9.
9.
Yeah.
Ang galing naman.
Is it?
I guess I owe you a pint of beer.
Waiting for it?
Yeah?
Waiting for
Okay.
it. Yes.
So, ngayon, ika ni Hani, dito nagkaroon kami ng isang episode ni Hani. Ika ni Hani, ang isa nito, 120 pesos sa isang buwan ang nakokonsumo.
Ang isa.
Yeah. If you translate this into pesos, 120. Now, I don't particularly remember if that's 10 hours or 12 hours.
I think it's 12 hours.
You think it's 12? Okay,
12
we'd have to look back.
Either 10 to 12.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, isa nito 120.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
Times
let's
9.
bother Hani.
So, yeah.
Ayan, si Hani is
Hello.
our volunteer. Say hi to the viewers. Hani is a volunteer. Wala lang siyang pasok ngayon sa school kaya yan nandito helping us out. She's our physicist volunteer. So Hani, ilan ang naitatanim natin dito?
This system is 66 heads.
Kung magbebenta ako nito, Sa panahon na to, di ba, kababagyo pa lang, di pa nga tapos yung bagyo, paalis pa lang bukas. At ang daming nasalanta. I would not sell it. So, of course, if you have a system like this, you wouldn't sell at 25 pesos,
Absolutely.
35, no? So, siguro pag ganitong quality ng patutubuin mo, sigurado ka talaga malinis, walang fungicides, walang pesticide. Benta ko to kahit di masama ang panahon bebenta ko to ng between 60 to 65. Siguro to people I know or regular customers, I would sell it at $50. So let's just say 65. How many does this grow? This system grow?
66.
Honey, 66 times 65.
That would be 4,290.
Let's see if the human calculator continues to perform. at
Why
its
are you
peak.
putting us
What?
on the spot?
65. 4,290 Iris. Thank you, honey. Congratulations. O sige, honey. Ayaw na muna kita i-put into spot. Salamat, ha? So, 4,290. At ang gagastos ko sa kuryente, 1,080.
1,080.
4,000. Hindi na ako magmamenos, ha? Hindi na ako magmemenos. Tatansyahin ko na lang.
Minus
So,
1,000.
4,232. Kumita ako ng 2,700, 2,800. Kasama na yung nutrients ko and all. Masaya na ako doon. 66 heads. Ang konti lang nang kukonsumuhin ito. Yeah. Ang konti lang nang kukonsumuhin itong nutrient solution. Okay. Not bad. 2,700, 2,800. And this occupies a space of no more than siguro mga 1.5 square meters lang ino-occupy nito.
Yes, correct.
Ano nga bang sukat nito?
The height is 6 feet.
Okay.
Then this one is 4 feet.
Okay.
And then 2.5 feet the depth, the width.
That's it.
Yeah.
So mga 1.5 square meters nga lang siguro
Yung
yan.
footprint niya.
Yeah. So ganun kaliit. Ganun kaliit
Na space.
na space. Kikita ako ng 2,700.
Yeah.
Abay. Para ako nagpaupa ng retail space na sobrang mahal.
Yes. To put
Yeah?
into perspective, yeah.
Yeah? Ang laki ng ganansya.
What is
If you,
ganansya?
ganansya, kita.
Okay.
Kita. Yeah? So, how much is this?
The price of this one?
Alam mo ba kung magkano?
Yeah, a little bit.
Okay.
This is about 48,000.
Around 48.
Yes.
So, for yung 48K ko, kung magagastos ako sa 48K, yeah? Dali lang ha, wala akong
Sure.
Wala na akong tatawagin mag-calculator. Ako na magka-calculator. So, 4,800 divided by 2,700. So, ang ROI ko is 18 months.
The calculator says it, so yeah.
48,000 divided by 2,700.
Yeah.
Oo. Kung magneneto ako, sa
Net
neto ako
mo. We're talking about the neto.
Sa neto ako
Oo,
nag-compute.
na
So, around 18 months ako. Less than 18 months. But 18 months, let's just round it off to 18 months. Not bad. 18 months is 1 year and 6 months, yeah?
Yes. Yun ay kung kung lettuce ang itatanim mo. Because remember, our system can also grow herbs, for example,
Herbs.
which are more expensive than lettuce, I would say.
Yes. Arugula, for instance.
Exactly. So
Walang-
that's a different ROI.
Walang palya yun.
Yeah.
Halos nasa 1,000 yun pag nagpupunta ako ng grocery.
Yes.
Yeah. So yeah, I would agree. So if you plant herbs, you would have a different set of density. You can plant closer to each other.
Yes, of course.
Yeah.
Of course,
Okay.
Which brings me this one, the number of holes can be adjusted depending on the request or the requirement of the customer.
Customer. Meron din kasi nagtatanim, gusto nila full head, malalaki.
Yeah.
Meron ang habol nila. Lumaki lang ng kaunti.
Baby lettuce, for
Yeah,
example.
baby lettuce, iba market nun. Iba rin lasa nun, iba
Yes,
market nun.
yes, exactly.
Yeah. So that's really good to know. Okay, so not bad 2,700 net for 1.5 square meters.
Yep.
I'd recover my money in around 18 months.
18 months, yeah.
Yeah, not bad. Not bad.
Yeah,
Still a lot better than putting it in a bank.
Correct.
Yeah. Maglagay ka ng isang million sa bangko, hindi mo naman yung hindi magiging 2 million after 18 months.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So this still is a lot better. Of course, there are risks involved. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but not bad, not bad. Okay, so what are we looking at? Now let's move into your channels.
Yes.
So what's happening with the channels here? What innovation have you done with the channels?
Well, number one, this one has a slope. May slope siya, may cleavage siya. So,
Sa
medyo
Tagalog, cleavage.
Yeah, mataas siya dyan sa side na yan where the gate valves reside, and then pagdating dito, mas mababa siya.
Mataas, pababa.
Exactly. So what it does is it stays true to the NFT system. Ang what it does basically is pagdaan ng nutrient-rich water, bababa siya immediately dito. So meaning to say, walang natitirang liquid dito sa loob. Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
So yun.
Tapos, mapansin ko, kung anong materials mo dito sa main channel, yan din ang ginagamit mo dito.
Sa pinaka-collection gutter mo. Yes, correct.
Okay.
Number one is, of course, it's for aesthetic, para pare-para siya, uniformity. And then number two, it eliminates the possibility of clogging or backflow. Kasi before, ang ginagawa ay from here, may end cap, tapos may butas lang siya, maglalagay ng half-inch na pipe pababa.
Yeah.
So that's nagkakaroon ng problema doon.
Diyan ka muna, ako kukunin ko. Meron pa ditong old system.
Okay.
Yeah. Ito, here's an example.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, ito yun. Ito yung old design.
Kung mapapansin mo doon sa other end, meron tayong ganito. So, ang nangyayari dyan, syempre, kapag, alam mo naman, di ba, as the plant grows, dapat mag-a-adjust ka sa volume ng tubig mo, yung flow rate.
Yeah.
So, of course, pag medyo malakas siya, this will become insufficient.
Yeah.
Oo. So, ang mangyayari niyan, magpa-flood ka. So, to eliminate that, we incorporated this, improve the design, tapos magkakaroon siya ng collection on each
Saka
end.
ito, hindi mo mapigilan talaga.
Yeah.
Ito talaga, kahit na anong gawin mo, may retaining water siya.
Exactly.
May nagre-retain na water. Pag klinibe mo naman, inangat, mas mataas sa, mas mababa sa, may tubig pa rin natitira dito.
Correct.
So kung obsessive-compulsive ka, pag may OCD ka, hindi ka matatahimik knowing na, hindi mo nga nakikita pero alam mo may tubig doon.
And aside from that, itong system na ginawa natin.
Balik ko lang ta.
Okay, hintayin natin.
Go.
Okay. So, aside from that, ang advantage nitong system na to is that pwede mo siyang linisin every crop cycle. Okay? Every crop cycle because this can be easily be removed. So, kapag maglilinis ka, to show it to you. So, So, thank you so much for assisting.
Yeah.
So, you can remove this. Yeah. So, mas madali linisin, including this one. Mas madali kang maglinis ngayon. So, as opposed dun sa isa, na hindi mo magagawa yun kasi nakasara lahat siya. Closed.
Hindi pa naman to tapos, di ba? Lalagyan pa natin ng hose ito dito. So, just to demonstrate.
Yes. So, madaling maglinis. Kasi alam naman natin, every crop cycle, it is highly suggested that you have to clean your entire system.
Yeah.
So, that is one. Pagdating dito. And then, now, ang idea nito, kaya tayo merong cleaving na slope. It's because we really want the roots to be, para maging, dry siya. So, di ba alam naman natin yung the true concept ng NFT, which is nutrient film technique, di ba? It only leaves a thin film dun sa root itself. Tapos, dapat walang matirang, nutrient-rich water dito.
So this is true NFT?
Yes, exactly.
A thin film passes through the roots?
Yeah.
And that's
coating
it?
And then that's it.
Yeah.
Tapos mawawala siya ng tubig.
Okay.
Totally.
What are the advantages of doing that?
Okay. Number one advantage is it eliminates the possibility of having the water invaded, sabihin natin, ng unwanted pathogens.
Yeah.
Kapag kasi meron kang retaining water, hindi mo masasabi na hindi ka magkakaroon ng mga bacteria and pathogens, di ba? Of course, every pathogens and bacteria are everywhere, di ba? Papasok yan. And of course, kapag may liquid ka, it becomes a different mas mabilis silang mag-proliferate pag merong retaining water.
In an aquatic environment, bacteria and pathogens,
mabilis lang dumami.
They grow exponentially.
Yes.
Relative meaning compared to bacteria that's just on your skin or on the soil. Yeah, yung on the soil, may matutuyo. Pag natuyo yung top layer ng soil, namamatay yung bacteria na yun, nasa top. Pero hindi sila makapag-multiply ng sobra.
Without the presence of water,
compared to an aquatic environment.
Exactly.
So pag nasa aquatic environment, population boom yan.
Yes.
So that's why you want to dry.
Correct.
You want a film, and then let the roots dry out.
Exactly.
In air.
Yes.
What are the advantages of that apart from pathogen?
Okay. Number
pathogen
2 advantage is it will promote for the roots to grow longer, bigger. Kasi mangyari yan, wala siyang makuhang nutrients. So maghahanap talaga yun.
Walang tubig.
Di ba? So, mangyari sa roots, sa halaman, parang sasabihin niya, maghanap ka ng ng source of food. So, yung roots, maghahanap yun. Okay? And of course, alam niyo di ba, kapag humaba yung roots, di ba, that equates to bigger plants. Why? Humaba yung roots mo. Tapos, nagkaroon ka na uli ng irrigation, di ba? So, mas marami na ngayon yung kakain, magsasak in ng nutrients.
I agree. Yeah.
Di ba?
Roots,
so yun lang naman yun.
Yeah.
Exactly.
More roots, longer roots.
Yes. So that equates to healthier and bigger crops.
Okay. I've seen this practice in Australia. Nung pag-angat pa nga nila, nakita ko parang, wow, how did they do? Dry yung I never touched, but it appears like it was really dry. So yeah, nutrient film, they really dry. So that's what you're trying to achieve here.
Yes.
Of course, some of the growers out there have also tried nutrient film technique, and the truth is, in the Philippines, that's quite difficult to achieve, simply because there's so much humidity here, mainit din dito. Alam mo, pag nasa ibang bansa ka, nasa loob ka ng greenhouse, gusto pa nga nila doon, wag makawala yung init sa loob ng greenhouse. Samantalang tayo, Pilipinas, napakainit sa loob ng greenhouse. Lalo na pag naglalagay sila ng mga fine net talaga, yung fine net. So yeah. But anong solusyon doon? Diba? Kasi nakikita natin, lalo pag alas 12 ng tanghali, nagtutumbahan yung mga tanim. So hindi natin malaman, baka mamaya may sakit yung roots na. So anong solution doon? Madali silang matutuyo. Pag may dali silang mainitan, tuyo yung roots. So anong solution doon?
Well, number 1 is the frequent irrigation lang.
Frequent irrigation.
Frequent, okay? Frequent lang siya. Dadagdagan mo lang siya. Bibilisan mo yung pagdaloy ng pag-supply ng nutrient-rich water.
So yun yung sinasabi mo sa akin na ano ika yan? Equilibrium?
The equilibrium, yeah.
Sige, paki-explain. Maganda pag ikaw nag-explain.
Yung equilibrium kasi, di ba nga, ang purpose nga nito is kailangan matuyo siya, basically. Walang tubig dyan, walang nutrient-rich water. Tapos yung roots niya is matuyo siya. Tuyo hindi yung totally dry. Iba yun. So matuyo siya. Now, you need to find that equilibrium. Meaning, just before na bago siya pumagsak, then mag-aano ka. Kailangan mag-supply ka na uli ng nutrient-rich water. Or what we call, to make it easier, irrigation. I-irrigate mo na siya ngayon. Just before siya bumagsak. So that is the equilibrium. So yeah. Tapos, hindi pa natatapos din yun kung mapapansin nyo dito, meron siyang fans. Okay. Blowers.
Sandali. Bago ka tumalon dyan.
Sige.
Because I remember an engineering word. You always tell me that. Saka ginagamit namin dati nung nasa fuel pa. Calibrate.
Of course.
So sa paghanap mo ng equilibrium, what you're actually doing is you're calibrating.
Yes.
No? You're calibrating so you can meet the equilibrium where kung saan tutumba yung halaman sa uhaw.
Correct.
Yeah. Didiligan mo ngayon yun.
Yes.
Alam mo, magandang epekto nun. Ito, nakikita ko na sa isang idol ko Yeah.
And who is?
Si Don Fernando Algoso.
Si Don Fernando. Yeah.
Ang taong hindi mo mapigilan ng daming natutulungan nun. Yan, dami niyang natutulungan. Pati tayo, tinutulungan nun pagdating sa cultivation. He helps us understand. He just has a way with cultivation from... Iba yung pamamaraan niya sa mga regular agriculturists. He just he goes to his greenhouse at 2 a.m. in the morning.
Yes,
Hindi ko alam
that's
kung,
just to check each and every plants.
hindi ko alam kung di siya makatulog o hindi siya makatulog o kagigising lang niya ng alas 2 ng umaga.
Yeah.
So, yeah, papakiramdaman mo, no? I guess that's the keyword, papakiramdaman mo. So, ini-irrigate niya yung halaman
Halaman.
niya. At hinahanap niya yung, parang ganun din ang ginagawa niya. Though I don't fully understand what he's doing. Pero pag nauhaw nga naman yung halaman, iinom talaga
Yeah.
ng tubig yun.
Yes.
Parang kumbaga, ika niya, parang tao, pag uhaw, anong gagawin yan? Iinom talaga ng tubig yan. Pag inom ng tubig, kasama may nutrients.
Correct.
Yeah. So, that's one of the things he shares with the growers. And luckily, ako yung na-share niya rin sa atin. So, that's what we're trying to achieve here,
Yes.
no? Matuyo, safe from pathogen.
Yes.
Pag inom niya ng tubig, tuyo siya, ang lakas nga naman yung uminom. Hahanapin mo yung equilibrium.
Yes.
And the word to keep in mind there is to calibrate your system.
Yeah.
Calibrate the timings.
Which is, if we go here,
Yeah.
okay, doon papasok yung ano dito, yung kung mapapansin mo, meron tayong mga valves, individual valves per growth channel.
Okay, why have individual valves?
Well, to give you flexibility sa bawat isa.
Okay.
So, ang mangyayari niyan is that, of course, just to further elaborate na rin, kung mapansin mo, yung system na pinaka-main line natin is paikot siya. Okay? This is what you call a loop, closed loop. Okay? Loop siya. What it does basically, it equalizes yung supply. Contrary sa kasi iba ang ginagawa natin, di ba? Isa lang. From here, tapos pag ganun lang. But, to equalize the supply of the water, paikot siya. Yan. So, meron kang supply dito, meron kang supply dito.
If I may just share, Len, we use the same system sa greenhouse natin, sa test farm natin, sa greenhouse. We actually use the same principle. So, it's really glad that you use the same principle here. I'm really glad you use the same principle here. It equalizes the volume. Not absolutely equalize, but it gets there. It's almost there.
Yeah.
Siyempre, dahil pataas ito, mauna muna yung delivery ng tubig dito. Pero eventually, makakarating ka rin doon. And it somehow equalized. But, ito ang napansin ko dito, Len, when we tested this one, pag binuksan mo lahat, fully open, mas marami dito.
Yes, hence the valves. Of course, pag hininaan mo dito, aakit na siya ngayon dito.
I see. Kung sasakalin mo dito yung volume.
Of course, definitely. Sakalin mo dito, makakakit yun.
Okay.
Yeah.
What flow rate this has something to do with the flow rate. Diba?
Yes, correct.
So what does this do with the flow rate?
Sa calibration as well. Ang target dito per channel is somewhere between 1 to 2 liters per minute. Okay? So, kailangan i-calibrate siya for individual channels. And to do that, all you need to do is just remove this and then connect a hose.
Yeah.
Tapos sa other end, meron ka lang graduated cylinder, beaker. And then you simply put out your timer and then para ma-compute mo yung desired flow rate mo.
Beaker cylinder. Basta meron kahit yung mga plastic lang naman, meron mga plastic na 100 ml to, 200 ml, 500 ml, tapos 1 liter.
Oo.
Basta may compute timing lang.
Exactly.
What you need to do is land anywhere from 1 liter
to 2 liters.
to 2 liters per minute.
Yes.
So literal, orasan mo lang.
Yeah. Depending on the requirement nung halaman. Of course, as the plant matures, it consumes a more nutrients. So therefore, tataasan mo yung flow rate mo.
It will depend. It's anywhere from 1 to 2 liters depending on the growth phase. Kung nasang growth stage yung halaman mo. Okay. It's just funny that we also calibrate here because I remember also in your job in the UAE where we used to work, also in my job in the UAE, we regularly, almost on an everyday basis, encounter flow meters.
Oh, yes, correct. Yeah, flow meters.
Ayaw mo mahirapan, gamit ka ng flow meter, ma-measure mo yung
flow rate mo. If you want to be thorough and exact.
eksakto talaga, gamit ka ng flow. Pero siyempre, hindi mo naman gagamitin yun sa hydroponics dahil...
Exactly. Saan mo ba makikita? The petrol station, the nozzle, may flow meter yun. So, yeah.
But anyway, just na swept tayo. So, pwede naman pala manually.
Yes.
Orasan mo lang, meron ka lang sukatan na
Sukatan na,
accurate.
yeah, exactly.
Ma-measure. 1 to 2 liters, depending on the growth phase.
Per minute, Per minute.
Per minute.
Per minute.
Okay, per
Yeah.
minute. What else are we looking here?
Oh, okay. Yes.
Pasok yung tubig dito, galing sa pump, aakyat, titimpladahin mo dito.
Yes.
Titimpladahin mo para makuha mo yung 1 to 2 liters. Kung ano man gusto mo. It goes through these channels.
Yes.
Yeah. Yung iyong collection point.
Yeah.
Yung collection point.
Collection gutter.
Yung collection gutter mo is made from the same material
Correct.
as this one. To be honest with you, Len, we've seen this in one of the best growers we've met in Cebu. The guy's name is Efren. Yeah. A great grower. Ang galing talaga. Yeah. So we've seen this with him as well. So your water collects here and then it drops off to
these
pipes. Yeah.
Yes.
Magkabila.
Yes.
No? Okay. And then it goes down. May nakita ko may black dito. Parang, ito yung blower mo.
Yes. We incorporated 2 blowers per level.
So bago tayo bumaba,
Sure.
tell us what the blowers are for.
For this system, we've integrated blowers. Okay? Kung mapapansin niyo, merong 2 dito, 2 here, 2 here, totaling to 6. So what it does basically, it induces transpiration for the plants. Okay? Alam naman natin, di ba? Kapag nagpapawis ang isang living organism, o gamitin na natin sa tao para mas madaling tingnan. Pag nagpawis ka, anong una mong gagawin? Di ba? Iinom ka ng marami. Okay? So let's translate that into plants. Pag nagpawis siya, okay? Dahil remember, no retaining water, di ba? Tapos, pag irrigate niya ngayon, dahil pawis siya, anong gagawin niya? Kakain siya ng marami. Diba?
Inom ng marami.
Exactly. And that translates to more nutrients na nakakainin niya. And of course, that equates as well to a bigger and healthier head.
Okay.
So
Natuyo na yung roots, mas maraming oxygen. Pag inom niya, tuyo na siya, uhaw siya. Nung uhaw pa lang siya, i-introduce mo na yung fan.
Exactly.
Para malakas yung transpiration.
Correct.
Transpiration, akit yung tubig, kasama yung nutrients. Yeah, translates
Exactly.
to a well-nourished plant.
Yes. And that also helps and prevents yung isang problem ng growers natin, which is the tip burns.
I see.
So yeah.
Pag akyat ng tubig, kasama nutrients, kasama si calcium.
Exactly.
Si calcium ngayon, an immobile, mabigat na nutrient yun immobile nutrient siya. So, naiakit siya through transpiration.
Correct.
That's the purpose of your fan. I'll be honest with you, Len. We had an experiment before. I had an experiment. So, in one of the grow systems, very similar to this, I think it's about the same size, I put an electric fan underneath. Nilagyan ko ng ventilador, electric fan sa ilalim. Tinutok ko pataas. Yung mga bakal na bilog, yung bakal pwede mo.
Electric fan, as in the one found in the household.
Yeah. Pang electric fan talaga.
Okay.
So,
Isn't that too strong?
yeah, well, yun na nga yung nangyari na hindi ko hinahanap yung electric fan, baka nandito. So, anyway, so tinutok ko pataas yung electric fan, patay yung mga halaman. Apparently, ayaw din pala ng halaman na nahanginan ng direkta. Yeah. Ang sabi ni Angela, tinanong ko nun, sabi niya, nangyari dyan, yung transpiration, na nagpawis siya, nag-transpire, natuyo siya. So,
Parang na-dehydrate siya.
yes,
Parang ganun.
yes.
Nangyari.
So, apparently, overtranspiration
Kills the plants.
not just damages, but can kill plants. Yeah. Okay, so, good for the plants. Now,
Yes.
why is it above? Bakit di siya nakatutok sa plants?
Okay. Number 1 is it has to create an air current. Okay? And then also to drive the hot air residing inside the system para lumabas siya.
So it's to cool the air. It also moves the air. You want to move the air. Okay, when you move the air, hindi nga naman ito ang diretso na tatamaan. But when you move the air, you encourage
Growth.
transpiration.
Yeah, exactly. The transpiration. Yeah.
Okay. Naka-on ba siya palagi?
Naka-what?
Naka-on ba siya palagi?
No, because this one runs automatically.
Automatic. Naka-schedule siya.
Yes. Yun ang isang what do you call this, feature ng ating grow system.
So, pag dilig niya,
Yeah. Naka-timer siya.
pag dilig niya, naka-timer siya.
Yes. Oo.
Pag dilig niya, sabay fan. Gaano katagal yung...
It's 10 minutes every hour. But then again, let me I just want to correct that state because that has to be a variable depending on the conditions because primarily nandito tayo sa loob. It's naka-AC tayo and all. So pagdating sa labas, baka mas mabilis doon. Kasi of course, when this one is nasa labas or hindi nasa labas, indoor nga pala ito. Sa ibang sa bahay nila for example na hindi siya naka-AC. So therefore different temperature. Baka mas mabilis yung pag-dry out nung roots.
Okay. So, different strokes for different folks.
Exactly.
Depending on where they are, their conditions, iba-iba yung paraan, yung frequency,
Exactly.
at duration ng paggamit ng fan.
Exactly. Remember yung pinag-usapan natin ngayon, it's about the equilibrium. They need to find that out. Yeah.
Find the equilibrium such that you have enough transpiration but not killing the plants.
Exactly.
Okay, understood. Okay. Now, let's go to where the water all collects into the reservoir. Now, I see a number of things here, Len. I recognize these two copper ba to?
Let me go to that.
Yeah. Why don't you go to that side? This side. So,
What about it?
so Leonard, I see these two copper things. Ano yan?
At the
Len?
bottom.
Yeah, at the bottom. Ano yan?
These two are what you called solenoid-controlled valves. Okay? Now, ang isang what do you call it, feature nitong grow system na ito is that not only does it stay true to the NFT system, okay? So what it does, basically, pag collect ng tubig, pagbagsak niya dito, okay? Merong isang feature na to that which is the filtration, water filtration. Of course, ang purpose nun is para matanggal, may mga dito, may mga sediments, particles and everything, mawawala.
Yeah.
Okay? And then, bago siya bumalik dito sa reservoir natin, ay dadaan pa siya sa UV sterilization.
UV sterilizer.
Exactly.
UV sterilizer. Itong itsura na to, nakikita ko to. Hawig na hawig ito sa nakikita ko
It's this
sa mga water stations.
Yeah.
Sa mga water stations.
Yes. So what it does basically, itong UV sterilizer nito is that it kills the unwanted pathogens.
Okay. The waterborne pathogens.
Exactly, the waterborne pathogens. So imagine, no? Every time na mag-irrigate ka, malinis yung tubig mo.
Oh, wait. So bababa yung tubig dito.
Yes, bababa yung tubig.
Bababa yung tubig dito.
Pagbaba niya dito,
Tenggalong muna siya.
oo, tenga muna siya. Why? Because remember, hindi naman siya continuously running. Correct? Ang sa atin dito, sa atin, is 10 minutes every hour.
10 minutes every hour, nagdidilig tayo.
Nagdidilig tayo. Tumatakbo siya, nagsusupply siya.
Tapos, so bago siya umakyat, ina-activate mo.
Yes, pagtenga niya dito.
Pagbalik
niya dito, mag-stay mo siya. It will undergo the sterilization.
Okay. So bago siya umakyat, ilang minutes siya ma-sterilize?
5 minutes.
5 minutes. Okay. Now let's just explain to the public let me sit down. Why we ended up with 5 minutes.
Okay.
Bakit nga ba 5 minutes? Ito ay 2 gallons per minute. This is professional grade.
Yes.
Professional
2 gallons
grade UV
yung
sterilizer.
yung sterilizer.
Ginagamit ito mismo sa
Sa mga
water refilling
water refilling
stations. Yeah. Just to let the people know, yung UV sterilizer, ginagamit yan mismo sa water refilling stations. If I'm not mistaken, pag bumili ka sa pangbahay na version, so may filter
Yes.
ka. Yung mga pambahay, nalagay sa ilalim ng lababo. Tapos, bago lumabas, dumadaan siya sa UV sterilizer. Yeah. So at least yung mga homemade na nasa
homemade
dulo
water
siya.
filtration system.
Homemade water filtration system. Nasa last step yung ang nakikita ko.
Yes, the
nasa
UV sterilizer. Yeah.
yung UV sterilizer yung last step. And in our case, ganun din tayo, no?
Yes. Correct. So what it does is pag it has to pass through the UV sterilizer to kill the unwanted pathogens. So imagine that kada bato, kada irrigate, malinis yung tubig. Di ba?
So, sterilize mo ng 5 minutes.
Sterilize ka ng 5.
Pag nakatapos mong sterilize ng 5 minutes, aakyat na yung tubig. Magdidilig na.
Yes, yes, yeah. But remember, sa atin we don't want to to mislead the viewers that sa atin kasi basta ang natin is 10 minutes every hour. Okay? So pag stay niya, meaning 10 minutes every hour, yung remaining 50 minutes na hihintay niya bago mag-circulate yun, it will undergo a filtration.
For
and,
how many minutes?
For how many minutes? 5 minutes.
5 minutes.
5 minutes,
So,
yeah.
45 minutes, andyan lang sa
Nandiyan
tubig
niya.
sa
Malinis
reserva.
na siya. Yeah.
Tapos 5 minutes mag-sterilize
Sterilize
siya.
siya. Yeah.
After which 10 minutes magdidilig siya.
Exactly.
For a 10-minute period magdidilig siya.
Correct.
Yeah, okay. Yung iniinom ng halaman sterilized.
Oh, yes. Yeah.
Sterilized meaning pathogen free.
Yes, correct.
Okay. So that takes care in mitigating the risk of waterborne pathogen introduction into roots.
Which is apparent sa atin, sa mga growers. Palagi natin na nababasa na yun ang problema nila.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Non-stop yan. Nakikita ko yun non-stop. In fact, re-reset, tapos papangit na naman yung tanim. Re-reset, papangit yung tanim. Re-reset, papangit yung tanim. That's because you reset it. It's not enough. Dahil in
The
a matter
steps
of
undertaken is not enough. Yeah.
the same pathogens can be fully there again in complete population as it previously were
Yeah.
in as little as 48 hours. Ang bilis mag-propagate
Yes.
ng bacteria, especially at the right temperature.
So
So what we're doing here is we're breaking down the cycle of growth by
applying sterilizing the water.
Okay.
And apart from that, this system, itong ginawa natin dito, is just another layer of the series of protection. Remember yung sinasabi ni Angela before? Yeah. There has to be a series of layers of protection, di ba? Sa halaman. So that you don't have to resort to using of harmful chemicals. So this sterilization process is just one of the added protection that we implement do sa ating protocol.
I see.
So, yeah.
I see. So,
So,
this
ganun
is
yun.
one. This is one.
Yes.
Sterilizing the water. Okay. So, marireduce mo yung hindi mo ma-eliminate yung risk eh. Hindi siya na-eliminate eh. At least ma-mitigate mo yung risk. Mapapababa mo yung occurrence of risk when you sterilize
and
the
the
water.
presence of the pathogens.
Yeah.
The-
Pero
sa
hindi siya 100% so.
Of course, you cannot eradicate pathogens.
Yeah,
Never.
okay. So, at least you mitigate it to a larger extent.
Yes, exactly.
So, pinoprotektahan mo na yung roots mo, meron ka na, di ba?
Yes.
Namimitigate mo na yung risk sa roots mo. Paano sa taas?
Sa taas.
Ibig sabihin, sa taas, sa foliage, sa mga dahon.
Okay.
Pathogen entry sa roots, pwede.
Oo.
Pathogen entry sa sugat ng halaman, pwede. Pathogen na entry sa halaman, pagdapo, pwede na rin. So, paano mo?
I see. Good
How can
question.
you manage it?
Well, the thing is, as I've said a while ago, this is just one of the layers of protection that we implement do sa ating protocols. So, pagdating sa ganon, remember yung ating new product which is Subamo.
Yes.
That's where it comes in. Okay, so remember, okay na yung tubig mo, di ba? But the plants itself still is open pa rin siya, susceptible pa rin siya sa pathogen. So what you do, you need to apply yung Subamo. And of course, alam naman natin yung Subamo, di ba? Ang application niya is number 1 is yung seed coating during the sowing stage. And then the second one is through medium buffering, di ba? So, and then number 3 is yung foliar or yung foliage. So, dun papasok ngayon yun.
Meron pa. Di
Yes.
ba bago mo ilipat dito,
Yes.
root inoculation.
That one, yes. Yes, correct.
Ilulubog mo muna siya dun sa suspension, Subamo suspension,
Yeah.
bago mo
Bago
ilalagay
siya
dito.
ilagay dito. Correct.
Ngayon, pag nilagay mo siya dito, balot siya ngayon ng good bacteria. It's
Correct.
colonized by the good bacteria. Supposedly, the few pathogens that will attack it, hindi
Have no
niya
space to propagate kasi it's a numbers game when it comes to
pathogens.
bacteria.
Yeah, okay. So, pag in-attack nag-attack yung pathogens, marami na yung good bacteria.
Yeah.
Mahirapan siya pumasok.
Because of the healthy
Paglaglag ng
population.
tubig mo sa ilalim, paglaglag ng tubig mo, may sterilize, di ba?
Correct.
So, patay si pathogens.
Yes.
Pati yung Pati yung subamo mo. Pero coated ka na
ganun
ng
talaga
subamo.
yun. Yes.
Coated
Ganun
ka na
talaga
ng
yun.
subamo mo
Dun
dito.
sa, dun sa medium mo, remember? Sa roots mo.
Ang importante, meron kang colony
Exactly.
ng
Yeah.
ng ng
Ng
ng
good
subamo.
bacteria na subamo.
sa roots. So paglaglag dito, kung sa may pathogens, patay. Kung may malaglag dito na subamo, patay din. Yan.
Correct.
Pero
Yeah.
paglabas niya dito, pagbalik niya
Pagbalik niya,
sa irrigation, sterilized water.
yes.
So your roots are in good hand.
Exactly, yeah. Because yung bagong supply uli is malinis. So, pero yung nag-retain ka nga ng good population because
Colonized siya.
na-colonize na yung medium at saka yung roots mo. And then magdadagdag ka pa ng
May protection pa sa ibabaw.
Exactly. And then, speaking of which, when you apply foliar, dapat sa taas and sa baba.
Okay.
Because the somatos reside sa ilalim ng
Alright.
leaves, di ba?
Yeah.
So, you need to do that.
So balot talaga dapat.
Exactly,
Pag nag-spray ka, be generous.
Exactly.
Okay. So you have now dapat pa ba gumamit ng fungus remover, fungicides, mahabang listahan ng pesticides?
Absolutely not necessary.
Not
Hindi mo
necessary.
kailangan.
Hindi na
Because of the
kailangan.
layers of protection that is already present na gagawin mo dito sa system nito. Remember yung the UV sterilization plays a huge part in the in killing the what do you call this, the pathogens.
Microorganisms.
Yes, exactly. And by the way, if I before I forget pala. Remember yung nasabi na kanina is papasok lang is about 5 minutes.
Yeah.
One of the main reason why it's only 5 minutes because in the process of UV sterilization, it also destroys some trace elements.
Okay. So ulitin muna natin. How did we land up?
With the minutes,
okay.
the 5
Okay.
minutes. Okay. Sige.
Unang-una, explain natin yung technicalities.
Sige.
Itong UV sterilizer mo, ang rated sterilizing capacity nito is 2 gallons per minute.
2 gallons per minute, yes.
Otherwise, it's called as 2 GPM pag
Yes.
hahanapin mo yan. So 2 GPM. How did we end up with 5
2
minutes?
BPM basically kasi 4
Sorry.
liters per gallon.
Let me cut you.
Sige.
Kasi yung UV sterilizer pa lang, yung 2 GPM.
Oo.
Yung reserva mo is 40
40
liters.
liters this on the capacity.
Yeah, yung capacity ng reserva mo 40 liters. Sukat na sukat yan. Yeah.
Oo.
So why did we end up with 5 minutes when the given numbers are 2 gallons per minute and 40 liters in reserva?
First, yung 2 GPM mo is you need to convert that to so in 2 gallons, alam naman natin for others there are 4 liters per gallon. So, almost. So basically 2 times 4 is 8. Okay? And then 40 divided by 8. Why 40? Because it is the capacity of our reservoir. So 40 divided by 8 equals 5. Hence, it's 5 minutes na dapat mag-pass through.
Okay. So 40 liters yung nasa loob.
Yes, yung volume ng tubig, reservoir.
Yung UV sterilizer mo, kaya maglinis ng 8 liters per minute.
Yes, which is 2 gallons per minute.
Okay. So, kinonvert din natin. So, kinonvert natin from 2 gallons per minute, kaya niya pag kinonvert mo, kasi para parehas yung metric system niya. 40 liters yung nasa reservoir, 8 liters yung capacity ng paglilinis mo ng UV sterilizer. So, ang ginawa mo is 40 divided by 8. That gives you 5. 8 times 5, 40.
Exactly.
Pag napadaan mo dito yung, pag inon mo to ng 5 minutes, garantisado na, yung 40 liters na yon dumaan lahat
Sterilized,
dito.
exactly.
Lahat sila sterilized.
Yes. Yep.
Tapos, pag in-sterilize mo, agad-agad, i-feed mo sa irrigation.
Correct, yes.
Tama?
Yes, correct.
Tsaka mo i-irrigate agad. Hindi
Yes.
mo na tatagalin. Pathogen growth na naman yan, di ba? So,
Exactly.
dinidilig mo agad. Okay. Now, that's clear. How you came up with 5 liters.
So naka-series siya pag irrigate, baba mo na dito. And then a few minutes or 5 minutes bago mag-on uli, mag-irrigate, dadaan siya dun sa process.
Sterilize mo na 5 minutes. Sorry, not 5 liters, 5 minutes.
Yes, 5 minutes.
I see. That's actually
That's
brilliant. So 5 minutes guarantees you that you sterilize the water once.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Immediately
one run.
dapat
In one
makaikot siya. Yes.
Tapos feed mo agad.
Exactly.
Yeah. Okay. Now, there's a problem with, of course, over-sterilizing your water with UV. NH, Nutrihydro, being a chemical company, we're aware that pag UV sterilize mo yung tubig na may micronutrients, chelated micronutrients, the lights destroy the chelation.
Yes.
Pero
The
matagal
trace
yun. If I'm
elements,
not
yeah.
mistaken, I have read somewhere, I think that's like 48 hours to get the
48
chelation.
hours. Here, we're just talking about 5 minutes. So.
Yeah, exactly. My point. Yeah. So kung to get the chelation completely destroyed in 48 hours, it's quite a long time. And here you're just sterilizing it for at one pass for 5
5
minutes.
Yeah.
Tapos actually, siyempre pag malalaki na yung lettuce mo, minsan yung isang 40 liters mo, isang araw na lang yan eh. Yeah, isang araw lang yan. Di yan pag malalaki na, di yan tatagal. So there's no time to get the chelation of the nutrients.
Destroyed, exactly.
So 5 minutes lang
Yeah, 5
ang
minutes. lang siya.
chelation. Yung 40 liters na yan, pag malilit yung lettuce mo, ilang araw lang yan. Ilang araw lang yan. Yeah, so we're safe. You don't destroy the chelation. But just in case nagdududa yung ating growers na, alam mo, siyempre, pag pinadaan ko yan sa ilaw, kahit pa paano, apekto ang chelation. What's the solution?
Foliar. Yun lang naman yun.
Ano ifo-foliar mo?
Kung ano, iron.
Iron chelate na.
Yun ang iano mo, ipo-foliar mo. When they do the foliar, the process, you have to apply it sa ibabaw tsaka sa ilalim.
Okay.
Always taas baba.
So, yung iron chelate, para ako magbebenta, pero I have to endorse. Pero yung iron chelate ng Nutrihydro, napakataas ng quality niyan. So, yung iron chelate ng Nutrihydro, meron yan trace elements. At hindi natin yan basta inibenta. May iron chelate na yan, may trace elements pa yan. Laboratory tested yan. So, kung anong nilalagay natin na sa label, yan ang totoong,
Content.
Hindi yan mekus-mekus. Yeah. Talagang sigurado ka.
Okay. Hindi hula-hula.
Hindi hula-hula, hindi mekus-mekus. Sigurado ka talaga na may yan yung eksaktong laman yan. At dahil dumaan yan sa laboratorio at may permit yan, sigurado kang safe.
SGS, right?
Yes, we use SGS, one of the world's top laboratory. Yan, SGS, Intertech, DNV. Yan ang mga matataas na klase ng laboratory na yan. Top brands go to these laboratories. And we work with them. Just to ensure that we keep our quality consistently and especially safe for humans, consumers, and the environment. Napakahalaga sa atin. But anyway, going back, so ifo-foliar mo lang, no? Yeah. Kung ano yung sa tingin mo, baka lang, nawala. Dahil sa UV stereo.
Just for the sake na sabihin mo, hindi ka
Pumapalagay.
Hindi ka mapalagay. Mag-apply ka, mag-foliar ka.
Okay.
Yeah.
Not much naman yan, di ba?
Hindi naman, but once, twice a week.
Yeah, more than enough.
Huwag naman yung
At
sobra-sobra.
sa ating natutunan sa agrikultura, from the experts, mga may lisensya. Lastly, automation. Nakita ko meron kang napakagwapong automation. May switch ka dito na hindi ko maintindihan. Lalagyan pa naman ito ng label.
Yes, correct.
Okay.
So, itong ating smart switch, what it does, yung nabanggit ko sa iyo kanina, one of the main feature of this grow system is that it is fully automated. Except for the lights, tinanggal muna natin. Because yung request kasi nung customer natin is that so he can, I would say, estimate mismo yung kanyang magiging consumption dito. So, hindi siya tsunami.
This is automated.
Yes, automated.
Automated ito.
Oo.
Pero nakahiwalay siya ng smart plug.
Switch. Oo, ng
switch. So, magamit tayo ng smart plug.
Yeah. Nakahiwalay siya.
So, the owner can program the timings and the duration. Tapos, mami-measure niya yung
consumption niya.
Yung consumption, yung ilaw lang niya.
Exactly. Oo. Yun ang purpose nun. Yeah. So anyway, going back with this one, so that it is a pre-program. So tayo rin ang program nito. So remember yung dalawang two brass, yung sa ilalim,
solenoids.
Those two solenoids, connected din siya dito. So what it does basically ay from the pump, okay, may two gate valve siya. In this case, the two solenoids nga. One controls the irrigation. And then the other one goes for our sterilization procedure.
From what I know, you use solenoids that are always closed.
Yes, correct.
Always
correct.
closed.
Close palagi yun.
Pag nagkakuryente siya, tsaka lang siya magbubukas.
Exactly.
Okay.
Doon papasok yung ating smart switch.
Ayun. Ito nagbibigay ng
Which-
kuryente.
Can be programmed, scheduled, of course with these certain parameters na conditions basically through app, through your phone. Mapa iOS or Android, it can be programmed.
Okay.
So
So,
what
sample,
Yes.
bukas yung pump.
Oo.
Dito rin yan, di ba?
Dito rin yan.
Dito rin.
Ipoprogram mo yan, oo.
Pwede mong pindutin
Yes,
dito.
that is the override. Ikaw yung mismo.
So, what we're looking at here is kung manual.
Kung manual, yeah.
Pero ito, nakaprograma to.
Naka-program.
Sa app. Sa
Exactly.
Smart Life na app. Okay.
No.
So,
yun.
pagbukas ng pump,
Yeah.
pipili ka ngayon kung nakaprograma kung ang
Yeah.
magbubukas na solenoid ay
Mm.
mag-sterilize muna.
Oh, yeah. Or yung sa irrigation.
Okay.
Ipili
So, pag
siya.
nakapatay na yung sterilization mo,
Mag-open
magbubukas
ngayon
naman yung irrigation.
Exactly.
Ah.
Yun siya magsusupply ngayon.
Pag
And
irrigate,
yeah.
pag irrigate,
pag irrigate, may ano ka rin.
Sasabay naman tong fan.
Sasabay naman tong fan.
ang galing ah.
Oh, so automated siya. Hindi mo kailangan isa-isang magsaksak na kung ano. No.
Okay. Okay.
So,
That's really amazing.
right.
It's really amazing. Wala na palang gagawin dito.
Meron na lang. Yung ano, we highly, at least for the sa earlier stage, do not go dun sa side ng automatic doser, yung mga dosers.
Auto-dosing.
Exactly. Wag muna. At least
in the
para
beginning.
para at least alam mo yung nangyayari, you will learn a lot of things when it comes to the parameters nga ng mga nutrients mo, mixtures and everything. So at least for the early stage, wag muna.
So habang bago pa, wag ka muna
Wag ka muna.
auto-dosing. Kahit may pera ka,
Wag muna.
control yung sarili mo.
Oo. Yeah, you need to understand the entire process, the system behind it.
You know what? I think you're absolutely right when you say that. It's important to have that. You know, gut feel is sometimes
You learn through experience.
from accumulation of experience.
Exactly.
I completely agree with that. And when you have gut feel, you have intuition.
Correct.
Yeah? Tapos mararamdaman mo na yun sa halaman. Ito, okay. Hindi yan chlorosis. Hindi yan, kasi ang daming ganyan, Leonard. Ang daming ganyan sa community. May magbago sa itsura, nutrient deficiency. Magdilaw, iron. No. The first thing you have to do is iangat mo
Ingat mo,
yung tanim
check
mo.
your roots.
Check your roots. If there's something wrong with the physiology,
The roots
of
will tell you what's wrong with it.
so pag di yan nakakatanggap yung halaman mo sa ibabaw, pangit yung foliage niya. Lettuce, kasi marami tayong customer sa lettuce. Pag di magbago, pag mali yung itsura ng foliage, yung mga dahon, tingnan mo yung roots, tingnan mo yung crown ng roots, diyan mo malalaman kung may mga bacteria. Tingnan mo kung, I don't know, whatever. Basta, hindi yung nutrient deficiency, basta-basta. You really have to look at the entire physiology of your plant. Yeah? So, yeah.
So, yeah, this is our
Meron pa.
system. Meron pa
Meron
ba?
pang kulang.
Ano pa?
Diyan ka muna.
Okay.
O, hanapin
kaya
ko lang
ito?
yun. Asan na ba yun?
Ano kaya? Yeah. Correct.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So, I don't know which goes to where. Which
Okay.
goes where.
Those,
Yeah. So, you have...
okay. This small one, so obviously, dyan sila sa gilid.
Sorry, ay. Pinakialaman ko na.
Sige.
Hindi ko na alam kung tama na ito ipanglapat. Ano? Yeah. So, you have... Yeah?
Let me get the entire thing.
Entire pa ba?
Yeah. At least, para may idea sila.
Okay.
At least, all three sides.
Yeah.
All three sides. All three sides. Where is that?
So, there you go. There you go, Johnny Bravo.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can you hold this at least?
Hold lang. Oh. Tulungan pa ba kita? Hindi.
Sure. By all means.
Okay. Very nice.
Okay. I think we got, baligtad lang. Is it?
No. Tama yan.
Tama yan. Okay.
Baka lang.
Baka lang yan. This goes
Baka
to
ito yan. Baka ito.
There you go.
So, yan. Okay.
And this. Okay. So, if we'll go to the other side para...
Okay. So, roughly, that's what it looks like.
Yeah.
Hindi pa siya tapos, binubuo pa. Okay.
So, the idea of this, these are reflective materials.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, these reflective materials basically helps the our grow lights. Okay? Then these grow lights, alam naman, di ba? Remember, na-describe natin itong grow lights natin, merong shroud.
Yeah, tinanggal ko na muna dito
Yeah, so you can see.
Hindi kita makita.
Okay. So basically, yun nga, itong lights may shroud na siya to direct the light downwards. Ito namang mga reflective
This one,
panels
ayan,
na to.
reflective.
Yan, okay? So basically, para to eliminate naman and reduce yung mga noise pollution, sabihin natin.
Light.
Noise pollution. The light pollution, no? Para fully utilize yung lights available here. Okay? Para, it does not amplify basically, but what it does is, it utilizes efficiently yung lights.
You have to forgive me.
Go.
I actually spaced out. Hindi ko narinig sinasabi mo. So,
yes.
ito, ang sinabi mo ba is
Yes.
ito, para hindi tumapon yung ilaw sa labas.
Exactly. Okay.
Kasi ang problema dito, pag nagtayo ka nito, ang liwanag masyado. Yeah, ang liwanag.
Ano bang gusto ng halaman?
Liwanag.
Exactly. But here's the science behind it.
Yeah.
Imagine kung wala ito, meron pang halaman dito.
Yeah.
You think yung side ng halaman dito is makakakuha ng
Yeah,
enough light?
wala.
So that is where this reflective panel comes in. Para yung the entire system ay naka-enclosed siya.
So
Yung light.
the light bounces around.
Exactly. Tapos, if you're familiar with the PPFD,
Yes.
the meter, okay, mas mataas yung reading niya when you have these reflective
see.
materials as opposed to sa wala. So yeah.
Okay. So that bouncing around of all the lights inside of the grow system.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
Helps
All
a lot.
makes it efficient.
Exactly. I think that's the right word.
Hindi yan hula-hula.
Absolutely, there's science behind it. And
There's science.
our physics girl, the Hani, who joined us a while ago, confirmed and helped us with this.
Okay, I'm glad na hindi ito mekus-mekus. I'm glad that you, yourself, an engineer, is working on this project, and also Hani is behind the science of,
Exactly.
behind the science of
combination.
what we're doing.
There's always a science at everything we do.
Yeah. You know what? I'm so excited. You know what's unfair? You're selling this, but you're not building one for us.
We will definitely have one.
Definitely have one.
Definitely.
Can you build a bigger version?
Your version. Like times 2, times 3 of this one?
I
Could be.
sorry.
Sure, why
So-
not? Why
okay,
not?
just
Why not?
just relative to this, a bigger version, and probably Len, if you can surprise the people out there, a bit bigger, no? Yung a bit heftier din naman. Yung mas malaki-laking kita. Yeah.
Increase the
Mas
number.
malaki, mas malaking investment, kahit mas
Yeah.
malaking investment, pero mas malaking kita, mas efficient sana.
Aha.
Kasi kung magtatrabaho ako, halimbawa, gusto kong kumita, may extra money ako. Let's say I'm planning to retire, gusto ko mag-aral, at di ko pala, yun pala gusto ko sabihin pa sa'yo kanina. Ang maganda sa system na ito, na maliliit, o kahit mas malaki-laki pa dito, kung ako, mag-aaral muna ako sa ganitong system
maliit
muna. Controlled system muna. Ang problema kasi sa outdoor, pag greenhouse ka agad, ang dami masyadong external factors.
Yeah, exactly. Too many variables to consider.
Yeah, too many variables. So, if I can learn from here, and then I can learn to tweak all the inputs, including nutrients, water, air, light, and all that, I would say I would be better trained to face the outdoors, the unexpected. Yeah.
Couldn't agree less.
Tapos, basta, sure na mabawi ko rin naman yung investment dito. And the investment really is most of it is in the learning. Yeah. Question, you have something like this, can you scale up?
Absolutely.
Okay. As long as you have more space.
Yes. Because remember, ang footprint nito is 1.5 square meters.
Yeah, this is amazing.
Alit lang ito.
This is so efficient. At 3 layers pa lang to, ah. Kaya pa natin ng isa pang layer.
Another layer.
Yeah.
So pag nag-another layer ka, it will be somewhere around 7 feet. This is 6 feet, so mga 7.
Yeah.
So,
Ano ba naman yung magdagdag ka ng isang layer, parehas na trabaho pa rin.
yeah.
Gumawa ka ng doble, triple nito, parehas na trabaho pa rin yan. Parehas na trabaho pa rin yan. So, yeah, I hope you can share with us a bigger version.
Sure.
So, this one, 48,000.
48,000.
And to be honest with you, Len, I just have to be honest with you. Bakit tatlo ginamit mong ilaw dito? You have 4 channels. One each of the 2 channels pwede na. Ba't ka pa nagdagdag ng isa?
Well, it's the request of the customer.
Customer's always right. Tahimik ka
Exactly,
na.
yeah.
Tahimik ka na.
Yeah.
So, you can actually do this with even just 2 lights, ano?
Pwede naman.
With 2 lights. Wala na tong...
Because I remember there are only, 4 channels, so in between 2. Yeah, but customer's request, make it 3. Done.
And you have the reflectors.
Yes, exactly. To amplify.
I'm really excited. I hope we can see one soon from your side. That's where the show concludes. I am Chris, the Ops Officer, and I'm with...
Leonard, the Quality Improvement Engineer.
Yeah. And we will see you on the next episode. Bye.